welcome. Hi everyone. Welcome to today's video, which is all about the nitty-gritty, like your healing journey, your healing era, all of the steps, the process to really truly achieve this deep healing. But before we get into the tips, the advice, the iconic mother behavior that I have, where I just tell you, hey, it's okay and I'm gonna help you, before we get to that part of the video, I wanted to sit here and first of all thank you for the support, thank you for being here, I appreciate it, but also that this video is sponsored by myself. So if you did not know, I have a website that I've made myself where I sell my spiritual services. There is so much more on my website. There's a blog and all of that good stuff. So on my website, I sell services for your personal growth, for guidance, for clarity, for you to just obtain whatever you need to go further onto your own path, onto your journey, to really assist you. Essentially, this is assistance. And I am selling tarot readings, one-on-one calls for you to just really receive like the messages that you need. And I just released, I'm really happy, I'm really proud of this, but I just released my first ever ebook, which is like a really quick little guide to self-empowerment. It contains a lot of stuff, but it's very easy, very quick to read, very accessible. It has additional affirmations, journaling prompts. It's cute, and it's only $8. Very affordable. All of my services are very affordable, between 20 to 50 bucks. That's it. So additionally, because I'm super generous, because it's summer, I love summer, and during summer I just feel good, and I want to share this energy. I just feel good. I am also giving you a discount, 10% off everything, like ebook, services, readings, all of it, 10% off. You will find everything linked down below, of course. The discount is summer 10. So original, I know, but whatever. I'm a summer baby, okay? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for supporting me, for being here, for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. I really do feel like it's my purpose to just be here, express myself, and also assist you. Like truly, I really feel good doing this, and I hope you will feel good too. Additionally, you can check out my Patreon. I'm still working on it because I've never made a Patreon before. So I put a lot of exclusive content. Oh my gosh, a lot of exclusive content, a lot of videos, articles, and there's more videos coming up this very week. So if you want to check it out, check that out. Thank you so much. Now back to my actual, very real video. Wishing you the best of the best. Now to me. If anything, life has beat me up, slapped me in the face, told me, quite literally, I have an intruder, okay? Told me, quite literally, you will struggle. I have been through a lot. And if anything, I am grateful for what I've been through, because I would not be the person that I am today. I could have been playing the victim and said, oh my gosh, none of this was my fault and da 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 da, and I don't deserve this and da da da. Yes, that is absolutely valid. Me feeling hurt, me feeling angry, me feeling traumatized is absolutely valid. But wallowing in self-pity, in victim mode, and making it everyone's issue that I have an issue was not the vibe, and is not the vibe still to this day. Never was, never will be, never has been. Okay? This is why I entered a healing era, because when I was very much younger, I did not know how to heal. I did not know what to do with myself. I was hurt, I was scared, and I was not doing great. And I was hurting myself as much as I was hurting others. Hurt people. I'm not perfect. I did things that I was like, what the hell? What am I doing? But I was hurt. That does not excuse or justify anything. It is just the reason. And I had to look at myself and hold myself accountable, because no way that I will become someone else's problem, especially not my own problem. This is my life. I get to choose. No matter what happens, I get to choose. I have the freedom to be who I want to be, to do what I want to do, and to choose what kind of person I become. Everyone goes through hardships. Everyone goes through difficult things. That is a fact. Suffering is part of being alive. It simply is. It is an experience amongst others. Just like Feeling joy, feeling love is part of being alive. Feeling inspired, feeling excited. It's all part of life. But you know what? I do not choose to suffer forever because that is not who I am. Me taking part of my own, suffering and perpetuating it because it feels comfortable is not okay. And I'm saying all that because neither it is for you. And it's not cute for us, for both of us. And this is why today I'm going to tell you about my healing journey and your healing journey. Because it is your life and you deserve to do what you want to do, to be who you want to be. Despite being hurt, you still get to choose. There are people who have lived terrible, horrible things. They have seen the worst of the worst. And they're still out there living their own best lives, being their own best selves. This is not an excuse. Your pain is not an excuse. It is valid. It is okay to be hurt, but it was never meant to be an excuse. Never. Now, ladies, I know we go through a lot. Women go through a lot. The society that we live in does not value us. It hurts us so much. We have deep-rooted ancestral wounds. But it is time for us to heal ourselves, for our sisters, our ancestors that never had the chance to do so. Your healing era matters. It matters to you, it matters to me, it matters to the world around you, because when you are a healed woman, you inspire other women to heal as well. That is the beauty of it all. It has a ripple effect. And this is spiritual healing that we're going to talk about today, because our wounds are so deep. Your feminine side, your everything, you're hurt, so deeply hurt. And I know society wants us to fight each other to be insecure women that are stuck in our old wounds, because that is how we make money, from insecure women, from suffering. But it's not cute. It's not giving what you think it's giving. Being a strong, confident woman will always be a priority. Will always give you what you need. It might be scary, it might take a lot of work, but it is always worth it. Like, always. And I cannot tell you how truly meaningful it is to take the time to heal. To take the time to heal. Because no, we're not going to be bitter and make everyone else feel bad because we feel bad. No, we're going to alchemize our pain, our suffering into something better. This is why today we're burning incense. It's black cherry incense. Because I want us to be cleansed, to be healed, to be transformed, to do better. I want you to have the best life that you could possibly have. I made a lot of podcast episodes in this kind of style where I'm like, I want you to have the best. This is my advice. This is my take, and hopefully it will help you. And today this is a similar video, but a little bit shorter than my podcast episodes. Healing yourself. The beauty of healing. It is part of the journey. And when you start healing, you gotta understand that the intention matters more than anything else. You setting the intention of, I want to be healed. I want to be a woman that goes through what I've been through and comes out better than ever. Just setting the intention is more than enough. It is perfect. It is amazing. Intention goes a very long way. Of course, we need to take inspired action, and this is where we are getting. But just starting by, hey, I want to heal. I want to get better. I want to heal my life, my wounds, maybe my ancestral wounds. I want to alchemize this suffering into something better. Then you're doing the very big step. It's the goddamn very heavy first step. But you know what? It's the most essential. It's the most crucial step. The next step essentially is just releasing. There's so much to release. There's so much to let go of. I know how heavy, scary it's a big deal. It's a big deal. And just like releasing is a big deal, because especially for deep wounds, you gotta feel through them. You cannot just bury them forever and just hope that one day they will leave, putting the incense behind you, because they won't. That's the thing. They are here, and with time, yes, time helps to heal your wounds, but not fully, not truly. Just like a real wound, if you do not treat it properly, will not heal properly. It will still be there. The scar will still be there. There's many ways, there's many metaphors that I can employ to make you understand this, but just burying whatever it is that you're feeling deep within and hoping that it will go away, I'll forget about it. If I do this, maybe I'll forget. No. The escapism route never works. And let me tell you, as a spiritual girly, with Saturn being in Pisces, escapism is not the way to go right now. Let's just put it that way. We are very much forced to face the things that we were fearing and that we were not daring to to face. I don't know. If you want more astrology talk, maybe I'll do that one day, but as of right now, healing era. Releasing, letting go. How do you release and let go? Because these are themes, there are topics that are always talked about. Just release, just let go. Okay, releasing and letting go, in my own experience, is allowing yourself to feel what you have to feel. It's okay if you have to sit down for an hour, just cry, feel the feelings that you have, and then just release it. Like, quite literally, it's a release in your body. It's a somatic experience. Just feel, and as you feel, your body will slowly release everything that it has been holding on. So if you have been going through a lot of stress, just crying and allowing yourself to feel the stress releases the hormones that are causing this kind of stress. This is the first step of releasing, just allowing you to feel, because you cannot let go things that you are not acknowledging. You cannot let go the imaginary and the invisible. It is a very concrete process, and let me tell you, it is a very crucial process, because I know a lot of us are very scared to go within, to explore our world within, but there's a reason why it is there for you, because it is meant for you to be explored. There is no need for you to fear or to worry. It is part of you. You know all parts of yourself, and they are all worthy. It is okay. We are not perfect humans. We have a dark side as much as we have a light side. All parts of you are worthy of being attended to. You are one gigantic garden, and you deserve to be taken care of. All parts of you. Therefore, don't hesitate to go deep. This release process is actually very therapeutic, and it's okay if you need several sessions to, per se, different techniques, different ways to release your built up emotions, your built up trauma, because it gets stored in your body. It is stored in your body. I highly suggest, besides just letting yourself feel whatever emotion you want to feel, just processing these kind of things through physical movement. It could be literally just somatic movements that help you to process the stress built up in your body. There are many great people teaching different techniques to release with your body, but I would also suggest, if you're not into that kind of stuff, just working out with the purpose of burning away these trapped feelings with releasing them. That is personally what I did when I first started going to I don't know if it's silly, but it worked, so therefore it's not silly. But when I first started going to the gym, I swear to you, like, I'm not a gym girl. I was never like a gym person. I just started going there because I felt a lot of things were trapped inside my body, and I had to kind of evacuate them. And while I was doing my machine workouts and everything, I was channeling this energy that I had within me, and with every movement, I was seeing it being purged, being, left out. It was very therapeutic, and I did that several times until I felt better. And I still do this. When I feel stressed or something, I still go there and I still allow myself to envision this feeling being left out through my movements. And for those of you who may not feel, okay, maybe not as active or whatever, that is okay. Everyone has their own conditions, their own special needs. Another great way to release is through expressing yourself. If you love doing art, do art. If it's drawing, painting, making clay, if it's makeup, if it's just changing your hair, whatever, make a piece to evacuate these feelings, to release these feelings. And there's something so beautiful about creativity related to your own expression of self and feelings and whatever you're going through currently. It's beautiful. I do that too. It's something that really helps me. I love watercolor paintings, and I just envision my feelings and I just paint whatever I think I feel. It's a very therapeutic process as well. And finally, I would just really advise, you can journal. You can journal, or like, even if it's not journaling, you can just write a whole paragraph about how you feel, what you have to say. Sometimes the things that are trapped are not trapped in your heart space, but in your throat space. Words that you wish you would have said, and they're just stuck here. It's okay to just get them out, get everything out. Know that no one has to read it. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to make sense. If you just feel angry, sad, betrayed, scared, it's okay to just let out all of these words. They're not meant to be logical. They're really just things that are trapped. They're not gonna come out in the logical, beautiful sense. They're gonna come out in whatever way they will, and that is okay. That is more than okay. And once all of these things have been done, this process has been done of letting go, releasing, this is where we understand the meaning of letting go. We let go of these narratives, of these ideas, of these memories. They will always be part of us because everything we go through shapes us in some kind of way, but we don't have to be attached to them too literally. This is where you start to analyze yourself and see if you have behaviors, a mindset, a narrative, certain thoughts, certain blockages that are keeping you in this state that you're trying oh so desperately to release. You say, hey, it's okay. I understand that these thoughts, these patterns, they were once meant to help me, to guide me, to protect me, but I don't need them anymore. And I'm letting them go. I'm letting them go because they're not meant for me anymore. Maybe they were meant for my past self, but I am not who I was yesterday. I am who I am today. See the shift? This is truly, healing is a shift. It's a shifting process. And like I said, it's a journey. It happens, sometimes you live something happens, I don't know, life happens. You start having these thoughts, these feelings again, these experiences again. Don't give up. Just because you have a bad day, a bad week, it doesn't take away all the progress that you've been making. No, it doesn't. It truly doesn't. So once this stage has been, done, what is next? The shifting, allowing yourself to rediscover who you are, to change. Allowing yourselves to change can be very confusing and scary, and especially for the people that are around us. There's some people that will not support you through your journey because they're very attached to who they think you are, who you once were, because maybe they related to what you were going through, and you changing for the best is intimidating them, or it doesn't make them feel good or whatever. But it's not about it's not about making other people feel good. It's about yourself as well. You don't have to people please. And the thing is that you're healing for yourself. Truly, this process is for yourself. I know we're always told to be careful, be this, be that. We're always shaped into this ideology of people pleasing, but there's no that's my cat. There's no reason to people please when it's about yourself. Who are you trying to please? Yourself. So anyways, rediscovering yourself, investing in yourself, taking the time to be with yourself, to rebuild yourself, allowing the space, the time, the practices that will help you truly reconnect. This is the shift according to me, because when we go through very difficult things, we kind of lose sight of ourselves, of our true selves, or our most authentic, beautiful natures. We lose sight of what we once loved and cherished. And this shift is not only about discovering something that is new, but also discovering something that is old, the old aspects of yourself that you may have lost along the way, and new things that you discover about yourself, your hobbies, your interests, the new person that you are becoming, but also the old you that you are rediscovering. Truly, this is like probably the most fun. Like, it's probably the most fun. It's so much fun to go through this process because everything feels so fresh, so fresh. And this is where you start feeling proud about yourself. You start really seeing the progress that you've made, and you're like, oh my god, okay, like maybe I am that girl, you know what I mean? You've been through all of this and now you're doing so great. It's usually like the most portrayed part of the healing process, when like you're outgoing, you're curious, you're rediscovering, rebuilding, you're inspired. But you know, it may take some time, and that's okay. Everyone is on their own journey with their own timing, and if it takes a little while for you to get there because you have a lot of things to process and to release, that's okay. That's okay. Don't feel bad about it. And take your time. Like, languish in this era, in this moment of just building your foundation, essentially building something stable. Just like the tarot card, the tower falls apart because it was never steady, it was never good to begin with, and now it's time to rebuild the tower that is strong, that is beautiful, that is meant to last. Just an anecdote, you know, just a little metaphor here, but honestly, like, there's so many times in my life where I was like, everything is falling apart, what am I supposed to do? I'm hurt, I don't know what to do, da 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 da. And then a little after, once I process it, I let go of my heavy feelings. I'm like, oh, because it was never meant to last, because it was established in an era of myself where I was not really being myself. And I hope it makes sense, but you know, this could just be things like your old ways of being, acting, talking, thinking, whatever. The old friends that you had, the old things that you used to do, maybe they don't resonate anymore. Embrace that. Change means that you're growing, and for the best, probably. And I would say in your healing era, like, the very last step is just setting clear boundaries, not only with yourself but with other people, and making sure that the lessons you have learned are learned. Lessons learned. Check. Okay, so we don't have to go through this again, that we won't be shaken by the things that once shook us to the point where we fell apart. You want to make sure that you understand who you are, you know what is your limitation, and you want to make sure that other people in your life as well understand that kind of stuff. I know that sometimes life throws us apart, just not because of ourselves, but because we were unlucky, we went through difficult things, we went through very bad lucks and terrible things, and that's just, it happens. It doesn't always make sense. There's not always a spiritual reason for all of that. Literally, sometimes there's just horrible people doing horrible things, and that's it. And sometimes we're the victim of that very thing, but it doesn't mean anything about your value, who you are as a person, who you are today. It doesn't mean anything at all. It's just you were unlucky, something bad happened, maybe out of your control, and that's it. That's literally it. You don't have to overthink it. You don't have to play too much into it. And if it's something happened and you feel like, I messed up, I made a mistake, I made a couple of mistakes, let these mistakes help you to learn, to grow, to get to know more about yourself, about your life, about maybe some things that were not good for you. Use it to your advantage. It's hard to say, especially when you're in it and you're like, maybe what the hell are you talking about? How can I use this suffering as my advantage? But you will see. The more that you go on to this healing process, the more you will see how things develop for yourself. So releasing, letting go, shifting, allowing yourself to grow, to change however feels good and comfortable to you. And then setting boundaries, making sure that your lessons are learned so that you don't have to go back. There's certain there's things and there's cycles and there's like sometimes a type of person, a type of event, something that always comes back into your life and you're like, oh my gosh, but I did all the work, I did this, I did that. It's because you may not have learned your lesson. So this will keep happening and happening and happening until you break the cycle. And it sucks. I know how heavy and how annoying it can be when you're like, okay, I'm the cycle breaker. Ouch, that's a lot of work and it kind of sucks. But you know what? That's okay. That's fine. It's part of the process, like I said. And if you were chosen to break the cycle, it's because you have the power, you have the tools, you have the strength to do it. Water break, because I'm kind of thirsty. Okay, so, sorry. Okay, so, I think my last point that I really want to make to you, I'm really proud. I want to say I'm really proud to anyone who really genuinely wants to heal themselves, to go on their journey and to do all of the beautiful work. However, a very quick acknowledgement that I will make: you healing yourself does not make you better. If you feel better than other people, if you're doing this from an ego perspective, if you're doing this out of pride or you want to prove to others that you're so much better than them, then your healing is not done. Your healing is not done, and you still have issues to look at within, because this is not about status. This is not about being better than others. This is not about a race or whatever. You don't get a prize. You don't get anything just for working on yourself and healing. You get the healed version of yourself, and that is perfect. That is more than enough, because you deserve to be happy with yourself, with your life, to get the opportunities that you want, to be the person that you were meant to be, and more, and to attract the things that you want to attract. All of these things. But it does not make you a better person. You're not better than others, because others are all they're on their I don't know, they're on their own journey. Maybe they don't do the things that you do. Maybe they don't do the healing work that you do. That is them. That is their thing. That is their journey, their stuff. Us, as healed people, we are not here to look down upon other people. If anything, you're here mostly for yourself, because you were meant to heal yourself. But to inspire others, to show others, this is my transformation, this is how I did it, and you can do it too. But we're not here to force others, to shame others, to bring them down, to bring ourselves up, because that is a sign that we are not truly fully healed. That is not positive. Okay? That is not positive. You don't have to bring others down to make you go up, especially not when it comes to healing. Okay? So that was like the little thing that I wanted to mention, because I just feel like often, maybe not all of them, there's a lot of people on the internet that I feel like they're trying to make you feel bad for not being like them, and there's nothing wrong with it, because everyone's journey is different. And most importantly, what matters to you is that you're happy with yourself, and that you're happy with the people around you, and that you're positively impacting the world around you. That's it. Doesn't matter if you don't wake up at freaking 6 a.m, if you're not going to a therapist, if you're not doing this and that. Your own journey, their own journey. Respect is the bare minimum. So I hope you enjoyed this, and to anyone who's going through whatever phase, or if you're barely starting, I wish you truly the best of the best. So much luck, so much love. This process is beautiful, and I'm so happy that you're doing this for yourself. And I'm so happy that you clicked on this video, because thank you. As a creator, it's really like my purpose and my calling to help others and to say like, I've been through this, here's what I learned, and hopefully this helps you. So I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. And if you would love to see more of my content, literally just all of my links are down below. I can guide you very quickly. I have a tarot channel where I can give you more spiritual insights. Listen, I have a tarot business, honey, like a tarot business. So if you ever have a specific spiritual blockage in your healing journey, there are many private and affordable readings on my website where I can guide you. If my words helped you today, imagine the guidance that you would receive on one-on-one. Life-changing. Anyways, I also have an Instagram, of course, quite active there. I have a Twitch channel if you want to just pop in. It's more casual, it's more fun. So if you want to just come say hi, I stream every week, so you can find me there. And I have a podcast. It's kind of I don't know, I was kind of shy about it. I was like, I don't know, but I've been making a few episodes and it's a super cute podcast, and you can find it down below. It's all about what I'm talking about, essentially healing, taking care of yourself, bettering your life, whatever. And there's so many stupid bugs in my house. I'm so tired. Summer is my favorite season, but living in the countryside, bugs in summer are something else. Like something else. Anyways, thank you so much for supporting me, being here. I appreciate it. All of my content is here down below on my links. Please interact with this video so it can reach more people, to inspire them to get into their healing era, because we really need that. Like, as a collective, we need to heal. Okay, so to end this video on a super cute positive note, I'm gonna show you something, a little something to reward you if you're still watching. It's baby cat. He's very sleepy. He's very cute. Anyways, thanks a lot, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.